Boy, you Democrats ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Is this the best y'all can do? Why aren't y'all really praying that this man Joe Biden, this Alzheimer's patient who can't even hold his bowels, why y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself? For real, for putting this man out there on a stage when he can't even remember what somebody is telling him in his ear. Now, recently, just over this weekend, Joe Biden was over in Vietnam, and he said some of the most bizarre crap anybody could ever. As a matter of fact, I'm going to just let y'all hear. Y'all watch this.
The meeting. If you don't have a game plan, he may have a game plan. He just hasn't shared it with me. But I tell you what, I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to bed. We talked about at the conference overall. We talked about stability. We talked about making sure that the third world, the southern hemisphere had access to change it, had access. It wasn't confrontational at all. He came up
Thank you, everybody. This ends the press conference. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you bringing U.S. strategic interests above human rights here in Vietnam?
I've raised it with every person I've met with.
Mr. President, are you worried about your son being indicted, Mr. President?
Now, I know I'm not here to try to bash Joe Biden, but somebody need to bash whoever's putting him out there on the stage. Somebody need to bash all you Democrats over the head for allowing this man to go anywhere publicly and try to give a speech. Because as you see, he sit up here talking about he needs to go to bed. And this is who you all are supporting for President of the United States? I am no Trump supporter, but bring on Donald Trump. Oh, man, for real. Anybody but Joe Biden. Hell, I vote for Attila the Hun as opposed to Joe Biden right now. The Democrats don't have a leg to stand on. This is why they're prosecuting Donald Trump. I don't give a crap if y'all like what I'm saying or not. The truth is, the Democrats know that they cannot compete with Donald Trump. So they are persecuting him. Like, I know y'all have heard this term. They're weaponizing the Department of Justice to literally get rid of a political adversary that they know they can't beat. And the danger in that, y'all, let's just get serious for a minute. The danger in that is that you have a good portion of Americans who support Donald Trump. They're probably not going to be allowed to support the candidate they want to support because the Democrats have him tied up in court, y'all. This is the main reason why they're bringing these charges against Donald Trump. We can easily say that Joe Biden needs to be brought up on charges because I'm going to give y'all some real game. Do y'all realize Joe Biden is being blackmailed by the government of Ukraine because of his illegal business dealings he had with his son? This is why we have sent over $200 billion to Ukraine, one of the most corrupt governments on the planet. We sent $200 billion, and the people of Maui, the people of East Palestine, Ohio, has gotten little or nothing. Think about it. We sent in, they just sent another $100 million, or I think it was $100 billion just last week to the Ukraine. Do y'all realize how much? Now it was another billion. I think it was another billion they sent to Ukraine just last week. And the people of Hawaii, and that's a whole other story. We're going down in Hawaii because what's happening in Hawaii is all about a land grab by corporations like BlackRock and a bunch of rich billionaires who want that land for their playground. It's called a 15-minute city, actually, what they're finna do. What they're finna implement all around the world is what's called a 15-minute city. meaning that they're going to take away your ability to drive and move around, and they're going to make it possible where you be able to walk everywhere that you got to go in 15 minutes. And that might sound good, but that's a way of controlling your movement, tracking your every move. So we're giving all this money to Ukraine. Why? Do y'all realize almost 500,000 men, Ukrainian soldiers, have been killed at the behest of the United States? Oh man, this gets so deep, but let's get back to the subject. Joe Biden, a man who can't even control his bowels, a man who can't even put together a coherent sentence. Is this who y'all Democrats really want to run again for president? Think about it. That election is over a year away, and this man is declining right before our eyes. What kind of mental state y'all think he's going to be in this time next year? He's not going to even remember that he's Joe Biden. Craziest thing I ever saw.